I have had lots and lots of phone calls over my career as an attorney, and a lot of people don't want to hire attorneys because they think that immediately their case is going to court. Now, I get it. Well, first of all, let me answer that. No, it's not. But I get the concern, I get the fear. I married an extraordinarily brilliant, wonderful woman who has told me when she got married to me, knowing that I was an attorney, she told me this a lot before then, that she hates lawyers and she hates court and she hates judges. She just emotionally just does not want to be involved in that process. So I get it. But you are the boss. You get to decide if you go to court, not the lawyer. Now, what kind of a lawyer would the lawyer be if he or she didn't give you their opinion?
After a year and a half of wasting my time and realizing that I didn't have the professionalism that I thought I had, it was time that I better reach out to someone, and fortunately enough, it was Mr. Samico.
The other insurer will give you some help with the medical issues in case you ending with more medical bills. And I said, no, it's not my fault. They need to pay for everything. Yeah, but they say that will help you. No, I don't want to talk to you anymore, and I need to find a lawyer.
It did get settled out of court.
But what happened is, they contacted me until one time, they told me to come to the office and sign for my check.
The routine injury case, we're not going to court until we make a decision together, you and me, you the client, me the lawyer, that it's necessary and appropriate to do that to get the appropriate amount of compensation. But normally lawyers go to insurance companies with all the information about their client and their client's case, their client's aggravation, their suffering, the bills they lost, the bills they have to pay, the wages they lost, and they make a demand for a settlement, which is usually more than what the lawyer might advise is a reasonable amount. We get the client's permission to resolve the case by way of an out-of-court voluntary settlement before we ever file papers. And sometimes we go and we do file the papers if we can't get the amount of money we want. And a lot of the insurance companies will then fold and give us money because they don't want to go to court either.
He said, okay, Teresa, this is the amount that we're going to, fight for you. If there is a situation where the attorneys on the other side disagree, they don't want to, are you willing to go to court for that? And I said, definitely. The other attorneys were totally fine at what we were requesting. They wanted to settle the case right away.
Well, at first in the beginning, it was like $7,000. And he contacted me and I was like, no, that's nothing. Then he says, well, we can take it to the court in Virginia. And I just said, okay, that's where I live at. And so he decided that he'll get back with them, which they did offer $2,500 more. That wasn't cutting it either. So finally, when he told them that we'll just go to court, they upped it to $20,000.
Sometimes, yes, we do end up going to court, which means nervous time for a lot of people, don't want to do it. The insurance companies don't want to go to court either. They hire lawyers, and their lawyers just sit there and process papers. So it's an aggravation, it's a pain in the behind, and it's highly unlikely. Most cases settle before we ever even file the papers, and even after we do, only a small percentage of those actually find their way into the courtroom where a judge or a jury decide the case. And again, always the client is in control. You are the boss.